Today we have with us Mr. Sazzad Alam, who is the Joint Secretary to the Industries and Commerce Department of Government of Assam. Welcome to Business Northeast, Mr. Sazzad Alam. You are also looking after the Assam Bamboo Development Mission. Assam State Bamboo Mission. So, when the state is thinking what should we do with bamboo, and bamboo should be a structured cultivation here.
As far as bamboo is concerned, bamboo almost is very much ubiquitous in the state. You will not find a single place, even if you look around, you'll find bamboo here or there. So, bamboo has been used in the rural sector, in the construction industry, in the traditional items, in large scale all the while. But every use of bamboo are standalone exercises, totally oblivious of what is happening in the other subsectors. So ignorance is bliss, it's okay till you hit the roadblock. So what then, number one roadblock was you are not getting the value for the bamboo you are having, the kind of resources you are having. That is number one. Most of the bamboo is going outside the state, maybe even to places as far as Kerala and Karnataka. We are not getting the right amount of value. Although a lot of individual initiatives have been done in various sectors. We are also having bamboo tiles also was being prepared by a company in Jagi Road. We have several handicraft clusters are there. Very niche products have been prepared by them. But again, the amount of loss, because for example, incense sticks, they have almost 80% bamboo is lost because they don't actually, as a result of which they are not being able to compete with the competitors from the rest of the world. So, but countries like Vietnam, China, they have done wonders with much less production of bamboo. And the next point comes when there is a big disrupting industry. I'm saying very negative word, but that is the right word. For example, the paper mills. They require huge amount of bamboo. Two paper mills, very successful paper mills giving you very fine paper. They got actually, when I closed down, not for anything else, but sudden loss of supply of raw materials. Because they only know they need their contractors, but they don't know where their bamboo is coming from, or whether there is a permanent source. They're in the dark about its source. The contractors know it. So, and the same thing was supposed to have happened to our big initiative at Numaligarh, that is Numaligarh Assam biorefinery, which they are setting up with two Finnish companies. So for that, yes, you require demand-based plantation. That means what is your requirement? Based on that, you go for plantation, and then you buy back so that you give them good quality bamboo, and you plan your supply of bamboo right from the source. Then you don't disrupt the supply chain of any of the other industries. Next point is that again, that whether the waste of one industry can be the raw material of another. So for example, the agarbatti industry, they actually have a lot of waste. So if that waste material can be used for some handicrafts, and finally which are the total waste material, which can be even for handicrafts, that can be made into your bamboo charcoal. That is a very carbon efficient fuel. Then you can also have bamboo vinegar. Bamboo pellets actually is a much improved version of bamboo charcoal. Then activated carbon is again can come out of that. So and while in the villages also somebody is making that dhari or making that your bamboo fencing and so on, the waste material, they can be collected and given to the industries which require it. Similarly, some of the niche products like your bamboo fabric and so on, so they need their own supply chain. So the supply chain mapping is one of the very in things now. So for that, and also till now we don't know the total quantity of bamboo that is being produced in this state, because the agriculture forest department, they are not doing it in for the non-forest areas. They only for the forest areas doing it through remote sensing. There is a Forest Survey of India report 2021 which actually gives the statistics. But for the farmlands, they have more or less done some extrapolation, maybe 10%. In the farmlands, what happens? They are not grown as a plant. Most of the places they are not grown as a plantation crop like your rubber or tea. They are generally backyard plantation. Some aggregator comes and takes it. So the aggregator makes the lion's share of the profit. So the farmers, they don't have any incentive. So, but still, then the size of the economy is low. That is the reason why it is still functioning. Then, as I told you, once the roadblocks come, then we face the music. So we now go for demand-based plantation, linking one source of use of industrial use to the other. So then promoting the niche products. So then another very important thing, for example, you are making the bamboo furniture, or your bamboo handicrafts also. Then what happens if a termite comes and destroys it? Because that is a major problem. So that actually reduces its value and so on. So for that treatment, and also moisture can disturb the bamboo. So whatever bamboo is being produced, we require to get it treated, cut to the right size so that can be transported properly. Or if they're required in chips or other materials, they can be done through done at the right size. So the primary processing is one thing which we are giving very much emphasis on, including treatment. So now most of the primary processing is taking place in the industry itself. It is a big industry.
Yeah.
So that actually involves transportation of unstructured bamboo. So even what we are doing for our construction of our roofs of our RCC houses, if you can just look around, you will see the bamboo being bent at different sizes. They don't have a fixed size of bamboo. But if you can get a fixed size of bamboo, it will be much better construction can take place. So much better load management can take place. Even the scaffold, and again the question of the right species and the right quality of bamboo. So with the help of RFRI, I think 16 genotypes were developed. So based on that, we have around 9 nurseries which have been developed by the mission. They are being housed in the mostly in the KVKs, Krishi Vigyan Kendras of Assam Agriculture University. Plus, I think one is in a forest range, Deroy Forest Range. But forest itself is actually having some such nurseries. Plus, there is one private company called Chroma in Dibrugarh. They have also bought the license. They are also producing it in a large scale. Plus, recently NRL, which have now understood the value of having their own plantations, they have a big nursery in Kotiatoli where they are actually, for their plantations, they can have their. So, right from your quality plantation materials to through tissue culture and having dedicated nurseries, to having your planned plantations, to having primary processing, then to having different industries, different uses, and linking them. Then also research and development on newer products. They are what we are in process of doing. So, and bamboo is one sector after tea and petroleum, which may create a revolution in not only in Assam, in the entire Northeast.
So you see, this palm oil cultivation has come up here. A lot of land has been given for the palm oil cultivation. So don't you think bamboo being our naturally grown cultivation thing, so we should focus more on bamboos? Because
I'll just tell you one thing. The problem is that suppose there is a very good actor who is also a helper in the movie industry. But even in spite of his acting, in spite of his good looks, he is actually looked down upon as a backroom boy. Not as a he's never, even if he does good acting as a junior artist, he's never brought as a hero. The bamboo has got a similar kind of problem. It is in use everywhere. Yeah, everybody will talk very highly about bamboo, but again, taking it as a plantation crop, the farmers are still they're still grown in the backyards, and these backyard plantations are actually catering to most of our uses. But yes, there has been a study. I can't actually certify it on camera, but I am personally convinced that small tea growers growing rubber and some of the others, so it is better to at least cultivate a part of the land for bamboo. That will be much more profitable per unit area. And then rubber is, if you can give for rubber, I'm not actually, and small tea growing, I don't want to comment on that. I think it is for people to judge. We are also helping the small tea growers in a big way, giving them training, making some quality tests for their tea. But the Directorate of Tea is working very hard for it. But yes, it is the farmer's choice. If they can dedicate at least a part of their land for planned bamboo plantation, not backyard plantation. So where there will be a series of comes will be there, where it will be harvested sustainably. And if you can divide that land into 4 parts. First year you plant, second year you plant, third year you plant, fourth year you plant, fifth year you harvest the first year's cultivation, second year you harvest sixth year you harvest the second year's cultivation, and on the sixth year, the first year will again be regrown up at least, so you don't need any fresh saplings. So that way, in a cyclical order, you will have bamboo production, because the 4 year is the gestation period. So you will have in a cyclical way. You will have a continuous. If you can harvest in a sustainable manner, you will have a continuous supply of bamboo. So that is, and then you can be a constant supplier. Then the industries, both big and the small, and the other users of bamboo, like in the construction industry, they will, at the handicraft, they'll all be relying on the farmers rather than on the aggregators. Aggregators will be only a part of the value chain. They won't be the main driver of the value chain. So these are things which these are initiatives we have actually identified and are working towards it. But the help of the people through your medium, I think, would like to reach out to the people, to the intelligentsia, to the people, to the farmer community, so that they can come forward, take bamboo to its right niche. So these are we can, from the mission side, from the government side, we can only take initiatives. Even the technical institutions are there to put in their assistance, but ultimately it is the farmers, it is the people who manufacture bamboo items. They have to take it forward, help us take it forward.
So any funds for the bamboo development here?
No, there is actually there is a national bamboo mission under which there are specific funds for specific uses, and an annual action plan is there.
How are they being utilized?
They are being utilized first for plantation, then for building primary processing in the units. Plus, there is just recently we are setting up one community facility center under the Ministry of MSME, where this is a multi-departmental initiative. So it is in a place called Kakopothar in near Sodia, of course, on this part of the Brahmaputra. Then also yes, there was a state policy which we are again, which actually elapsed on 31st of March this year. But a new policy is being drafted, and it will hope to actually that it sees the light of the day soon. So then a lot of initiatives will be there. So, but again, subsidies will be there, but there may be subsidies, there may be other functional assistance. But we believe that rather than your financial assistance, which also be given, we are also having several training programs for artisans. So last year, an awareness program for the different new users of bamboo. We are doing it through the ages of different established technical institutions like Institute of Wood Science and Technology, Bangalore, and then we have NECBTC is a regular partner of ours. RFRI and Assam Agriculture University are helping us. So, awareness among the farmers, then giving them the, especially, and also the artisans, giving toolkit distribution. For example, our artisans, handicraft makers, they generally use very primitive methods. So their products are not of the right shape and size or of the standardized size. Now some machineries have been, we are giving them a toolkit with some machineries. Some common facilitation centers as we set up, so they can help the community, especially the clusters, to fine tune their products. So, and plus under NEC, because it is not under our ambit, but a number of projects are also have been undertaken. Plus there are large industries, as I told you. Plus we have got this SS, which is building this, which is bamboo tiles and bamboo wood. There are several furniture making units. Now we also have the bamboo fiber is already being produced in Assam, and also bamboo toothbrush. This is a bamboo toothbrush, as you can see. So this is so bamboo toothbrush unfortunately are not manufactured in Assam. They're only sold, but this can be. But if you get the right tech, we are now trying to get the technology for building this for the bamboo fibers. So it's a very soft cloth. So this can yarn is coming from outside, maybe from Vietnam or from China or Taiwan. So if you can have the yarn right here, then but yesterday the NBM Deputy Commissioner, he told me already some amount of research has already been done for yarn manufacturing here. So tomorrow this can really revolutionize. We have such amount of bamboo resources. Maybe the yarn can come out from the waste material only. Then you need not buy yarn from outside. So it can really go in a big way.
So bamboo has a lot of uses, particularly in the structure. If you see a lot of architects here in the state, they are like proving it to a more affordable and resilient structure of bamboo. They can replace the concrete.
Now I'll just tell you, because now 2 airports have been built with bamboo interiors. Likabali Airport of Itanagar, I think you have seen, and near Arunachal, that is all. I think another one, people didn't actually realize it was when I told them, because one is the second terminal of the Bangalore airport. So that is also totally built of bamboo. Yeah. Although, and our airport has got, of course, bamboo tiles of SS. So bamboo is a big construction material. There is no other way. When you are constructing the roof of a artisan building, you will require bamboo. The scaffoldings which are used for large constructions, still the bamboo is the bamboo, and they will rather tying them. But here again, treatment of bamboo is very important, because to make it resilient, especially for when it is not used as a construction material. So it doesn't get, because it should not be termite resistant, it should be moisture resistant. Secondly, yes, quality of bamboo. Generally, that is in Assam is known as bholuka, its scientific name is Bambusa balqua. Plus, there is another species called Bambusa vulgar. It's a yellow bamboo, very straight and very very strong. So almost like your sal wood. So this is because you have to identify the right kind of species of bamboo for this construction materials, grow them again in a planned manner, then try to go in construction in a big way. I think you have heard about bamboo crash barriers. Now they are being not constructed in Assam, but they are not constructed within Assam, but they are being this raw materials are being prepared here. So in a big way. So as a pilot measure, it is being inserted in places like Gujarat. But tomorrow, yes, bamboo crash barriers, because earlier we used to use aluminium crash barriers. They are not so effective, but bamboo crash barriers proved to be very effective, especially in hilly areas, for where some truant track drivers may get into accidents. But bamboo crash barriers will be saving them. Plus, yes, niche where your very beautiful bamboo constructions, I think you can see in the houses in Bali or so. I think based on that, I think Majuli has some such sort of constructions. I think some private initiatives in a place again in Arunachal, in eastern Arunachal. So they have also built some resorts with completely of bamboo. Again, treatment of bamboo is the key, and then having the right kind of species is the key. So you cannot replace concrete as such. You can build the interiors, you can have resorts, maybe 2-storied, or you can have a penthouse at over an RCC house. That is also possible. So
any plans of being setting up any bamboo plant here to process all of these
No, primary processing centers, as I told you, is already there. Then having the promoting plantation of those right kind of species like bamboo vulgaris, Bambusa balcoa, holokama. This is already there. Plus, you also have initiatives by private companies in this line. So bamboo interiors is now going in a big way. It is mainly through private initiative. So we just need to coordinate and see that all these things see the light of the day. And we also see that whenever the private initiative they face some problems, to get it to the technical experts so that they can sort it out. Sometimes, and we are also much now more concerned about this bamboo furniture, because they're very slick things. They're so beautiful, but the problem is that when a foreigner or a person outside Assam takes it, and then maybe on the 3rd year, 4th year, some kind of damage comes, so it loses its value. So we want to see that it's treated, that it is at least if not permanent, semi-permanent, that it is and it can be made so with the right kind of treatment, right kind of technology.
So here we would like to conclude our conversation, sir. So thank you for joining us today, Mr. Sazzad Alam. Thank you.
Thank you so much.